Hello! Today on Bachelor on a Budget, we have a special guest. We have Thea from MasterChef Canada, and she is in the top 3.
The top 3, it's really exciting! And I'm very excited to be here with you as well.
Awesome. What are we making today?
So today we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes. It's very easy to make, and it's you can make it in batches, which is great. Our tortilla soup. So our tortilla soup has a bunch of very healthy ingredients. We've got some jalapenos, serranos, some red onion, some sweet onion. We've got some cheddar cheese. We've got some cilantro, some green onion, and we're gonna shred up some chicken.
Perfect. Okay, Mexican.
Yes, Mexican. Everyone knows I like my Mexican.
Okay, where do we start with?
Okay, so what we need to do is get our pot on medium-high, so we'll turn this on.
Yeah.
And then once that heats up, we're gonna put on some onions, the jalapenos, and the serranos.
Okay.
Get that cooking. So we're adding about a couple tablespoons of olive oil. You just kind of want to coat the bottom of the pan.
Okay, perfect.
As she was talking to me, she was coughing like profusely because I had added the spices and it was just like smoking the spicy.
It's dangerous. It's like tear gas.
It is dangerous. Yeah, it can be.
My dad was doing a similar thing where he was washing chilies. I think it was like Thai red chilies under hot water, and then it just started making like tear gas everywhere and like smoking the place out, and all the guests like had to go outside for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it can be bad.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Okay, onions?
Yeah, so onions, we probably want to do about half an onion. So if we just want to put some of that in there.
Okay. Oh, did you say half an onion?
Yeah, that's okay. We can do a full. That's the thing about it. MasterChef, you have to improvise, right?
Spatulas.
Spatulata.
We have those.
And now we're gonna add the serranos and the jalapenos. So you can base it on whatever spice level that you want. I like mine spicy, but if you don't like spice, you can take it out completely, or you can just add 1 jalapeno. I've done 2 seeded and 1 serrano.
Extra spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cooking. Now what?
That's cooking. And so now what we want to do is we want to add our spices. So salt, pepper, and then here we have cumin, which is a great...
We don't want to show any labels.
Yeah, no labels. And ancho chili powder, which kind of gives a bit of a smoky taste to it, which is really good.
Cool.
So we want to cook those down to enhance the flavors. Start with a generous amount. Don't be shy of spices, because spices will definitely help the flavor, that's for sure. So usually I'll start with like a tablespoon of chili pepper, and probably about the same for the cumin. Okay, so now what we want to do is just grate in a clove of garlic. This guy's pretty big. If it's small, probably use 2, but...
Smells so good right now.
It smells delicious.
Oh my goodness. Now, why do we use a microplane instead of, say, mincing it or chopping it?
Honestly, I use the microplane because I feel like it really brings out the flavor of the garlic.
Okay.
If you mince it, if you crush it with some salt, it will also bring out the flavor of the garlic. So I just like to do it this way.
Okay. Extra flavor. That is important.
Extra flavor. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is add some chicken broth and then let it come to a boil. So
we have chicken broth.
We need chicken broth.
Can you use veggie broth for this?
You can. If you decide to do a vegetarian option, you can certainly do the vegetarian broth. It will taste just as good. So we have 8 cups here, and basically what you want is enough broth to cover the chicken breast.
Okay.
And a little bit more for good measure.
That looks so good.
Yummy. Perfect.
Okay, so we are waiting for that to come to a boil?
Yes, so we're waiting for this to come to a boil, and then we'll put the chicken in. But if you did decide you wanted to do a vegetarian option, essentially you're just gonna wait for it to boil, and then we'll add all of the other veggies.
If we wanted to use different vegetables instead of the chicken, are there any you'd recommend?
you can basically do whatever you want. That's the beauty of this soup. But peppers would be really good. You can mix and match the different types of beans you put in there. I mean, really, you could add anything if you want.
I was thinking mushrooms.
Mushrooms you could do
with
as
that
well.
umami flavor going
You could, yeah. I don't like mushrooms.
Okay.
No mushrooms in my soup, but so you could definitely add mushrooms. You could add your favorite vegetables. You can really do whatever you want with it. But I like to stick with the Mexican influences.
What was the coolest experience on MasterChef?
The coolest experience on MasterChef is being with people that share the same passions and learning from not only the judges but also your teammates, or not teammates, I guess. What would it be? Competitors.
Competitors?
Competitors.
Yeah. Sometimes teammates?
Sometimes teammates.
Okay.
Most of the time competitors, but yeah, they have a lot of good insight as well.
But who do you learn a cool tip from?
Oh man.
Put you on the spot.
I know, yeah, now I'm thinking. Well, you know, the fun thing is May really knows the food science background. I can't really think of a specific, but she does break things down on why it works the way it does. When you cook an egg, it works a certain, like, it cooks certain parts of it, and why when you mix this item with this item, it becomes something else. And I don't know, she's really smart with the food science part, which is really cool.
Right,
yeah.
Molecular gastronomy?
Yes, and actually Trevor did show me how to break down a chicken really fast.
Okay.
So that was
a raw chicken or?
Raw chicken.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can do that now thanks to Trevor.
Okay. We're not breaking down a whole chicken today.
No, I don't want to scare anybody off.
Yeah. Okay, how are we looking? Oh my god, we are looking great.
We are looking good. We're almost there. It's just coming to a boil now, so now we want to add the chicken.
Okay.
Yes. You can use basically whatever chicken. I like chicken breast because it's easy. I can shred it really quickly. And actually it sucks the flavor of the broth really well.
Ooh,
yes. And 2 to 3 breasts is usually the best amount. I don't like my soups crammed full of meat, so I think 2 is the perfect amount. We're just gonna let those cook.
Okay, so how long is that going to take to cook?
I usually just check it.
Okay, yeah. That's how I cook.
Yeah.
I just make up a number when I tell you.
Yeah. Usually it'll take about, I take a look at it about 10 minutes in.
Okay.
Just to see where we're at with it. I'm guessing usually, I don't even know, like 15 minutes?
Okay. Do you use a meat thermometer? We have one of those.
Normally I just take it out and start shredding it.
Perfect, okay.
Yeah.
And we look if there's any pink stuff and avoid that.
And if there is, put it back in.
So since MasterChef, what are you up to?
Oh wow, I'm doing a lot right now. Focused on my website. Tasty is what it's called.
Okay, how do you spell that?
Tasty, like Thea.
I'll put that on the camera in the description.
Theasty.
Okay, it looks really slick. I saw the branding of it and it's on point.
Yeah, so I've been focusing on the branding aspect of it. Essentially, I'm just building my content right now for the website. Restaurant reviews, I'll be sharing recipes and videos, so I'm really excited for that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tay's gonna be a food critic, professional food critic, so look out for that.
Yeah, watch out for me if you see me in your restaurant.
Yeah, give her a shout.
Yeah, because I like eating food as much as I like cooking it.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go review, that sounds like a pretty good gig.
Yeah, right? Travel and eat. And talk about it. That's basically
what we're doing.
Yeah, what we're doing right now.
How's that looking?
It's looking pretty good. Like, I know they're not cooked all the way yet, but these are smaller, they're not as thick breasts, so we should be getting there. And it's really weird. People feel weirded out about putting raw chicken in the soup.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, you just throw it in there? But it's fine, guys. It's all being cooked.
Yeah, so we're on a medium high here. We're okay.
We're okay. We're killing it all.
Yeah. We also got a camera guy for the first time here.
Hey!
Bonjour,
comment ça va tout le monde? Reach out to those French audiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally I do the cooking and the filming, so this is a bit different. But we really appreciate Thea coming down and helping us make an awesome dish.
Sort of pulling apart. It looks like we might need just a little bit more time.
So we're looking for pink.
Well, we're looking to see that it's not raw in the middle. And usually it'll pull apart quite easily. So you can see a little bit, it's still a little under and in the very, very middle. So we'll keep them in for a few more minutes and then we'll take them out and go to town shredding them. Okay, so these are done now. So we're gonna take them out and we're gonna use our forks and start shredding. Chicken's up. Okay. I don't know if you wanna help shred, but
I will help shred.
2 people is faster than 1.
Well, do we put it back in general?
Well, it'll shred if it's still... No, that's still raw too.
Okay.
Let me just put that back in.
Back in.
Back in. Back in.
This happens on the regular. At least in my kitchen.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was done. I'm like, that was pretty
These
fast.
are thick.
Yeah.
Come on, chicken.
It's falling apart on us. Mmm.
Smells delicious.
Second time's the charm. Now that it's shredded, we just throw it back into the soup.
Okay.
Pretty easy. All right, so now we throw it back in. Get all the bits that fall out.
None of the ugly bits though, right?
None of the ugly bits. When you're on MasterChef, you really don't care how messy your kitchen is.
Yeah.
It's about the time.
Yeah, do you have to clean up after?
That is a secret.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
We don't want to reveal any secrets here.
No, backstage secrets only. Okay, so now all we have to do is add our beans, our black beans, and our corn.
Oh yeah, we got that.
So as far as corn, you could probably do 3 cobs, or you could do a can. A can of black beans is good, but if you're doing a vegetarian, you might want to do another can of black beans or a different type.
That was 540 milliliters?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, really you could eat it on its own, but a lot of traditional tortilla soups have tomato in it, so crushed tomatoes. So we're gonna add some crushed tomato. Okay. That'll also help with the spice level. So let's take a bunch of this crushed tomatoes and just throw it in there. So let's try just two heaping spoonfuls for now.
Cooking doesn't always need to be precise. Baking does,
Yes.
but cooking you do it to flavor and experience.
Exactly. This is to your liking, and that's what's fun about the soup is it's foolproof, so you can really do whatever you want with it.
Perfect.
So I just turned it up to medium-high heat, get it back up to a bit of a boil,
Okay.
and then I'll bring it back down and we'll be good to go.
How long are we gonna cook that for?
Probably another, I would say 5 minutes on the stove. If you want to, it is one of those that you can throw in a crock pot and leave it on low heat and cook it all day sort of thing. The more you cook it, the more flavors come out, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna taste the soup just to see where we're at with the spices, and then we can, at this point, we can alter it if we need to.
Okay. We're doing it to taste.
Taste, yes. Ooh yeah, that's good.
I'm feeling it's spicy.
It's definitely spicy. If at this point though, if you find it a little too spicy, you can add a little bit more of the tomato, crushed tomato, and that will help with the spices.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I gotta taste this too.
It definitely needs some salt too.
Okay. Okay, so how much salt are we adding here?
So I usually do like pinches at a time. So I'll start with, it's a pretty decent sized bowl, so we'll probably want to do probably like 3 good pinches.
Mmm, has a lot of flavor already, holy.
Garnish. So now this is a boiling boil right here, so now we're just going to dial it down back to about a medium heat. Avocado. A lot of people feel it's weird to throw avocado in a soup. They think it's going to go mushy.
Oh, we put it in before? Okay.
Well, no, you put it on top, but it gets mixed around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing with avocado in soup, it doesn't get mushy at all. It stays firm. It's very good extra texture. Sometimes I like to dice it and scoop it, and sometimes I like to dice it when it's out.
Okay, you peel it, eh?
Yeah, like this is a new thing I just started doing. I don't know why, but
Does it make it extra pretty?
I think it just makes it more pretty, yeah. We all like pretty things.
Yeah, we try and make it pretty for you guys.
Yeah.
I've never peeled an avocado. What am I doing? I think it's important that they're somewhat firm, otherwise I feel like this would be mushing all over. Probably depends what you're making.
Depends on what you're making. Absolutely.
This going in soup, we want some firmness.
We want some firmness, yeah. Other than that, we've grated some cheese, some cheddar cheese. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. It's totally optional on the toppings, so if you want to go without cheese, it's completely fine.
Are we cutting it? Or
no, we're just gonna take a couple little twigs of it.
Cool.
And then the sour cream is the only thing that we're
missing. Sour cream!
Okay, so that's it. That's basically it. So we can scoop and do.
We're gonna scoop and dupe. Okay, let's do this. Mmm.
Delicious. Okay, so we just take a good heaping spoonful. I don't want to. Some of the broth.
Don't worry, you'll get some too, Alex.
I'm eyeing that, so.
And this soup is good wintertime, summertime,
springtime,
fall.
fall.
Anytime. Anytime you can have this soup. Now, also with the cheese, you can do mozzarella cheese. You could do.
Oh yeah.
Wait, mozzarella is kind of nice because it's stringy, but we're gonna do some cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Whatever amount you want.
Oh, I went a bit more.
Yeah.
than you did.
So then we want to do a couple dollops, just a little bit of sour cream.
Okay.
On the top.
Ooh, that cheese is already melting.
It looks good.
Mm.
Just a little bit of raw red onion, not a lot.
Okay. Not like I put in the cheese.
You probably want to lay off the, unless
Okay.
you want to scare everyone off later. And then we can take some of our avocado. Great. And then some green onion for good measure, because why not have more onion?
Mm-hmm. I think we might need a bit more of all. I love all these things.
And then we add just a little bit of cilantro
Okay.
on the top, like this.
Mine look so scattered. I need to go to food plating school or something. Wow, that is beautiful. Holy. Where'd your sour cream go?
It's in the bottom
Okay.
there. And then basically we can take a couple of these chips here.
Okay. Couple.
Yeah, a couple. Let's put a few on the side and
Can I like do leaning tower here?
there you go.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, it's all about the fun of the food, right?
Yeah.
And now you're ready to eat.
I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat.
Bon appetit.
Bon
Okay.
appetito.
Oh yeah, we added some lime.
We added some lime. A little citrus pop. Okay.
The best part.
The best part is trying.
Okay, let's see. Pressure's on. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
That is so good.
It's
Solid.
delicious.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Nice work.
As he's like, I want some.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex.
There's lots of different textures. And like I said, you can play around with the toppings. You can play around with the vegetables. This is how I like to do it. You can freeze it, use it on a day that you're sick or you just don't want to cook.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is prep your toppings and that's it.
So this actually works out to pretty to be pretty affordable per serving because we weighed what, like we got 6 or 7 servings here, maybe even more.
Yeah, maybe even more, especially when you freeze it. When you put it back in, you defrost it, you can add some water. You can add some more flavoring, so really it can go quite far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Add more vegetables into it, whatever.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna keep on enjoying this. So you can find the recipe in the description down below.
I'll also have this recipe on my website, tasty.com. It'll be launched in the next week.
Okay,
which is
cool.
great.
What
And
is your Instagram handle or wherever else they can find you?
you can also find me on Instagram at Thea and at Tasty Food.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm pretty sure you did. Watch some more videos. Subscribe if you haven't. Go check out Tasty Stuff. Tasty Stuff. Tasty. It's confusing, but,
You know.
but also good branding.
It is.
Yeah. But thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.